A long, long time ago, the world was full of people and animals, just like today. But the people had forgotten how to be kind. They were doing bad things all the time. But one man named Noah still loved God and did what was right. God said to Noah, "Build a big boat called an ark. I will send a big flood to clean the earth." Noah obeyed. He and his sons began building the ark, just like God told them. People laughed at Noah. "Why are you building a boat in the middle of dry land?" But Noah trusted God. He didn't stop working on the ark. Then something amazing happened. Animals came to buy to enter the ark. Birds flew, lions roared, and even little mice scampered inside. Noah welcomed every creature, big and small, into the ark. Then Noah, his wife, and his family went inside too. God closed the door of the ark to keep them safe inside. Then a great storm came, thunder roared, and water covered the land. The people who had laughed at Noah were now afraid, but it was too late. The ark gently floated on the water, keeping everyone inside safe. Inside the ark, it was warm and peaceful. They prayed and cared for the animals. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain kept falling. The whole earth was covered in water. But God had not forgotten Noah. One day, the clouds began to move, and the sun peeked through. The water began to go down, and the ark came to rest on a tall mountain. Noah opened a window and looked out to see the world. He sent out a raven, but it didn't find any dry land. Then Noah sent a dove, but it came back with nothing to. Noah waited and prayed. He trusted God to show them when it was safe. Then the dove came back with an olive leaf. That meant land was near. Noah smiled. God's promise was coming true. He sent the dove again. This time, it didn't come back. Finally, God said, "Come out of the ark." It was time to begin again. Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped onto dry land. Everything was fresh and clean. It was a brand new world. Noah built an altar and thanked God for keeping them safe. God was pleased with Noah's love and worship. Then, God placed a rainbow in the sky as a promise. The rainbow meant God would never flood the earth like that again. Noah's family knew they had a special job to take care of the earth. The animals ran free, and life began again with joy. Noah planted seeds. Soon, fruits and vegetables would grow again. The land filled with life, as God's creation was restored. Do you remember the ark? God used it to keep his promise. To buy two, animals walked in and God kept them safe. God spoke to Noah because he obeyed and listened. And the rainbow is still a sign of God's love today. When you see a rainbow, remember how God keeps his promises. You can read Noah's story in the Bible, in the book of Genesis. Chapters 6 through 9 tell the whole adventure. Noah wasn't perfect, but he trusted God, and that made all the difference. You can trust God too, every day, in every way.